What does it mean to be an adult? Haruki Murakami exchanges various opinions with his readers about what it means to be an adult. This time, I made a video of those exchanges. Here is a question from a 25-year-old male college student to Haruki Murakami. Recently, I have often been told by people around me that I need to look at reality like an adult. Is the road to adulthood, after all, a road of gradual giving up? I am quite old now, and although I see reality as it is, I have not given up on many things. I think it would be good for you to become an adult like that. Seeing reality and giving up are two different things. 40 years old, female email to him. At my age, I am still the same inside as when I was a teenager. I am thinking that there is no one anywhere over 80 years old who has become an adult. What do you think, Mr. Murakami? At my age, I think that human beings are made up of many different elements. There are still many childish parts of me, and in my own way, there are also parts of me that have matured. Compared to the past, I feel that I have matured a little, but at the same time, I have become sharper than before. I have a mixture of these contradictory things in me. In the end, I think that when a person becomes an adult, it is a relative thing. Compared to 10 years ago, I feel that I have become relatively mature. But even that is just my feeling. A 26-year-old, female email to him. Mr. Murakami, how do you cope when you have a bad day? I want to be able not to get upset when I have a bad day, but when I try not to get hurt every day, I feel like I am putting a lid on my feelings and losing the good parts of myself. I understand how you feel. However, to become an adult is to hide your sensitivities to a certain extent deep inside. The shell of the mind is hardened, and the lid is thickened. Otherwise, we will not survive in this world. It is very hard to live with your sensitivity exposed. It will surely wear off in the process. In this way, one comes to live with two worlds. The world inside the shell and the world outside the shell. It is the adult who lives with a good balance between the two. Here is an email to him from a 28-year-old woman. I am about to turn 30 and I don't feel that I have achieved anything so far. When I was a little girl, I used to think that adulthood was a wonderful thing, but I feel that my current state is far from such an ideal. I feel that the very idea that adulthood is a wonderful thing is a bit wrong. Adulthood is just a container. Achievement is not that easy. Life is a repetition of putting what you have experienced into a container, little by little. At 28, you are not yet an adult. Your life is just beginning. This is a question to him from a 21-year-old, male college student. When I actually turned 20, nothing has changed from when I was in high school, and I don't feel like an adult. I still feel like I can become an adult once I become financially independent. What is the definition of an adult for you, Mr. Murakami? Just because you turn 20 does not mean that you suddenly become an adult. Even if you become financially independent, that does not make you an adult. Personally, I believe that being able to think about one's own emotional pain and the emotional pain of those around them as being closely, if not equivalently, linked to some extent is a sign of adulthood. In that sense, there are many immature people, no matter how old they are. How is that? I would like to become an adult in the sense of being able to understand the emotional pain of others,